We live in a world of three dimensions: up and down, left and right, forward and backward. These directions define our existence. But what if there were more? What if there were a fourth dimension, a direction orthogonal to our everyday experience? The human mind, confined to three dimensions, struggles to grasp such a concept. But through analogy and imagination, we can begin to glimpse the possibilities of a higher reality. Imagine creatures confined to a two-dimensional plane. Their entire universe would consist of flat shapes, unable to perceive the depth and volume of our world. We, as three-dimensional beings, would appear as godlike entities to these flatlanders. We could interact with their world in ways they could never comprehend, moving objects through their plane, appearing and disappearing at will. In a similar way, beings from the fourth dimension might possess capabilities that seem magical to us. To understand a four-dimensional world, we must first understand the nature of dimensions themselves. A dimension, simply put, is a direction of movement or extension. A line, for example, represents a single dimension. It can extend only forward and backward. Add a second dimension, and we create a plane. Now we can move not only left and right, but also up and down. Finally, adding a third dimension gives us space as we know it, a realm of length, width, and height. Each dimension builds upon the previous one, adding a new degree of freedom. A four-dimensional world, therefore, would be a reality with an additional, incomprehensible direction of movement. Visualizing a four-dimensional world is a challenge for our three-dimensional minds. However, we can use analogies to grasp the concept. Just as a three-dimensional object casts a two-dimensional shadow, a four-dimensional object might cast a three-dimensional shadow in our world. Imagine a hypercube, the four-dimensional analog of a cube. Its shadow in our world might appear as a series of interconnected cubes, constantly shifting and changing in ways that defy our understanding of geometry. Walls might seem to disappear and reappear, and objects could move through seemingly impassable barriers. The passage of time itself might be perceived differently in a four-dimensional world. Just as we can move freely through space, four-dimensional beings might be able to navigate through time, observing past, present, and future simultaneously. Shadows from another dimension. To understand how a four-dimensional object might appear to us, let's consider a two-dimensional analogy. Imagine a square moving through a flat plane. A two-dimensional being on that plane would only perceive a series of lines as the square passed through. First, a line would appear, representing one edge of the square. Then, as the square moved, the line would grow into a rectangle, representing the square's cross-section. Finally, the rectangle would shrink back into a line before disappearing entirely. Similarly, a four-dimensional object passing through our three-dimensional world might appear as a series of changing three-dimensional shapes, appearing, disappearing, and transforming in ways that seem impossible. Unraveling the fabric of the cosmos. The concept of higher dimensions is not merely a theoretical exercise. It plays a crucial role in our understanding of the universe. Einstein's theory of general relativity, for example, describes gravity as the curvature of space-time, a four-dimensional fabric woven from space and time. String theory, a leading candidate for a unified theory of physics, proposes the existence of even more dimensions, perhaps 10 or even 11. These extra dimensions, curled up and hidden from our perception, could hold the key to understanding the fundamental nature of reality. By exploring the mathematics and physics of higher dimensions, we gain new insights into the workings of our own universe. We begin to see that our familiar three-dimensional world might be just a tiny slice of a much grander, more complex reality. A universe of hidden wonders. The possibility of hidden dimensions opens up a realm of tantalizing questions. Could there be other universes nestled within these hidden dimensions beyond our reach but influencing our own? Could consciousness itself be a manifestation of higher dimensional phenomena? The human mind, bound by its three-dimensional perception, can only speculate. But the quest to understand the true nature of reality, with all its hidden dimensions and unimaginable wonders, is one of the greatest adventures we can undertake. As we continue to explore the cosmos and delve deeper into the fabric of existence, we may find that the universe is far stranger and far more wondrous than we ever dared to imagine. What do you think? Could there be hidden dimensions that we can't perceive? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on mysteries of the universe.